I'm Sophia, and I go to La Rosa, and I'm a sixth grader. And my question is, what part of your job do you enjoy most?
Hi. Well, I'm Nan Austin, and I'm a reporter for the Modesto Bee. And what I enjoy about my job the most is it's always different. Every day is a new adventure. I never do the same thing twice.
I'm Yasmin. I'm a La Rosa sixth grader, and I wanted to ask, are you going to write about your visit to La Rosa?
What would you think would be the most important thing to tell people about my visit to La Rosa?
It's Ruben Padilla, and I go to La Rosa, and I am in sixth grade. And I have a question. What is the most interesting story you've wrote?
Interesting story that I've written. They're all interesting. But one of the ones I keep coming back to is the changeover to Common Core, because that's such a big change, and it was handled so they wanted to roll it out in a snap. And so there are some glitches and some hiccups. And so trying to help people understand what the change is and what's good about it and some of the problems that they're having in implementing it. I think that's one of the most interesting stories I'm doing, because I have to hit it in a different way each time to try and show the different facets.
My name is Ricardo Perez, and I go to La Rosa, and I have one question for you. What was the most dangerous report of your news that you did?
He came out into the hallway of the courtroom after the trial was over, and he was very angry with me because what the police said had been in the newspaper. I also had in what he said, but he felt it was unfair, that it painted him in a bad light. So he was really angry, and he stood there and yelled at me. And when I stood straight up, I didn't want to show him I was scared, and he eventually left. And I looked behind me, and 2 policemen had come and stood behind me without my even knowing it. So I was very scared at the time, but they were there, right there. So that made me think about how much we depend on police to keep us safe.
Hi, my name is Ishwar, and I'm from La Rosa. What is your favorite thing to write about?
Favorite thing to write about is kids. I really like going out to classrooms and being able to talk to kids of all different ages and hear what they're thinking and see what they're doing. And the older you get, the more interesting you guys are. Really, it's all.
Hi, I'm Eric Solis, and I have a question. How long have you been working at your job for?
Working in newspapers for about 30 years.
I'm Alondra Bagarin.
And I'm Emily Sen.
What did you learn about being a reporter today?
That you have to ask a lot of questions and get the right information and see other sides of the story.
I learned that it could be very fun and it's very entertaining.